Prime Minister Narendra Modi says WHO Global Centre for Traditional Medicine in India will be a boost for health and wellness. Mining operations in Tikok Colliery resume. Union Minister Assam Chief Minister assure of protection to ecology. International flights to and from India to take off again from tonight. Smriti Irani addresses seminar on feminine in Hinduism held in Guwahati. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to share his thoughts in the 87th episode of Mann Ki Baat tomorrow. A very good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Anupa bringing to you the stories in detail. In national news first, Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said the country is honoured to be home to the state-of-the-art WHO Global Centre for Traditional Medicine. In a series of tweets today, Modi said Indian traditional medicines and wellness practices are very popular globally. He said the WHO Centre will go a long way in enhancing wellness in the Indian society. WHO and the government have agreed to establish the centre to maximize the potential of traditional medicines through modern science and technology. The Ministry of Ayush has signed the host country agreement with the World Health Organization for establishing the centre at Jamnagar in Gujarat. In another tweet, Modi lauded the efforts of Indian Embassy in Doha for organizing yoga lessons in Doha in Qatar. On the other hand, Union Ayush Minister Sarbananda Sonowal has said the WHO Centre for Traditional Medicine gives India the opportunity to take leadership in the sector of traditional medicine in the global arena. Ayush can heal the world, he said. He lauded the role played by Prime Minister Narendra Modi and said that because of his untiring efforts, India's traditional systems of medicine have received global recognition.
ये जो प्राचीन काल से हमारी परंपरागत जो चिकित्सा पद्धति चले आए हैं, जिसके जरिए हमारी समाज को सदियों से राहत देते आए हैं, आज इस पद्धति में जो लोग शामिल हैं, चाहे हीलर हो, प्रैक्टिशनर हो, प्रमोटर्स हो और किसान हो, सभी वर्गों को आज बहुत बड़ा एक सम्मान मिला है, स्वीकृति मिला है.
In Assam, Union Minister for Coal and Mines Prahlad Joshi today inaugurated resumption of mining operations at Tikok Colliery of northeastern coalfields, a unit of Coal India in Margharita, in presence of Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma. In his speech, Joshi said coal mining will help Assam earn additional revenue while generating employment opportunities for the locals. He laid emphasis on promoting ecotourism in the region. Chief Minister Dr. Sarma, in his address, said mining operations at NEC were halted in 2020 due to environment-related issues. With this inauguration, NEC will also begin producing coal for fiscal 2022-23 with a target to produce 10 lakh ton coals per year. He said it's a significant step towards socio-economic development of the region. Union Minister of State for Petroleum and Natural Gas Ramesh Sorteli was also present on the occasion. In Manipur, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh today said his government has continued its war on drugs. In a tweet, he informed that in yet another major drug seizure, Tengnopal Police today team successfully seized brown sugar and 80,000 tablets of WY tablets worth about 2 crore rupees today. About 9 crore rupees worth narcotics was seized on Friday. Now it's time for a short break. We'll be back with more news. Till then, stay tuned.
Got it.
सोचिए, अगर असल जिंदगी में ऐसी हालत हो तो कितनी मुश्किलें होती हैं, लेकिन शुक्र है बैंकिंग के लिए नहीं। अगर आपकी उम्र 70 साल से अधिक हो या आप दिव्यांग हो, तो बैंक आपको कुछ जरूरी बैंकिंग सुविधाएं घर बैठे-बैठे दे सकता है। आरबीआई कहता है, जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
International flights to and from India will resume from midnight tonight. The flight operation is going to restart after a gap of 2 years. The Civil Aviation Ministry has suspended the regular international flights in March 2020 in view of the COVID-19 pandemic. According to the ministry, international operations will be subject to strict adherence to the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare guidelines for international travel. Earlier, the Civil Aviation Ministry had said that after having recognized the increased vaccination coverage across the globe and in consultation with the stakeholders, the government has decided to resume scheduled commercial international passenger services to and from India. Arunachal Pradesh Governor Brigadier Dr. B.D. Mishra today interacted with the officers and personnel from Indian Reserve battalions selected for Hollongi Airport security training. In his address, he said the airport duty, they will be the mirror of the state police image and therefore they must undergo the training seriously, imbibe self-discipline and perform their duties with distinction. In Assam, a two-day conference on feminine Hinduism was organized by Indica, a Hyderabad-based institute for global study of indigenous knowledge at Cotton University, Guwahati. Addressing the conference virtually, Union Women and Child Development Ministry Smriti Irani said the Hindu religious principle of creation itself is feminine. Speaking at the conference, Dr. Sumedha Verma Ojha, an author, said the conference is focusing on Indian culture and belief system to maintain a harmonious living with nature.
We need to seek an engagement from an empirically evidence position. We understand that our cultural context has not resonated in academic.
Now it's time for another short break. We'll be back with more news. Till then, stay tuned.
Come on boys, let's go practice. अरे रुक यार, मेरे बैंक अकाउंट में गलत एंट्री का प्रॉब्लम हो गया है। तो बैंक को कंप्लेन करना। बैंक को लिखे 1 महीना हो गया है, बट वो गूगली पे गूगली डाले जा रहा है। तो आरबीआई के बैंकिंग लोकपाल को इन्फॉर्म करो।
रुक, मैं समझाता हूँ। जैसे क्रिकेट में थर्ड अंपायर, वैसे ही आरबीआई का बैंकिंग ओम्बुड्समैन। आरबीआई कहता है, अगर बैंक आपकी कंप्लेंट को 1 महीने में नहीं सुलझाता, तो आप आरबीआई के कंप्लेंट मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम पर ऑनलाइन कंप्लेंट कर सकते हैं। ये आरबीआई का आसान तरीका है आपकी कंप्लेंट सुलझाने का, और वो भी फ्री।
आरबीआई कहता है, जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
Welcome back. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will share his thoughts with the people in the country and abroad in the Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio at 11 a.m. tomorrow. It will be the 87th episode of the monthly radio program. The program will be broadcast on the entire network of All India Radio and Doordarshan, All India Radio News website and News on Air web app. It will also be streamed live on the YouTube channels of the Air News, DD News, PMO and Information and Broadcasting Ministry. Air will broadcast the program in regional languages immediately after the Hindi broadcast. The regional language versions will also be repeated at 8 p.m.
मन की बात के प्रादेशिक भाषाओं में अनुवाद का पुनः
In Tripura, Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb today had an interaction with students of Ambedkar College, Fatehgarh Kumar Ghat. He apprised them of his government's education policies. He said the government has made revolutionary changes in the education sector of the state and is committed to providing quality education to the students. In a tweet, he said, and I quote, "Spent a wonderful time with students, discussed their experiences of academic life," unquote. In Meghalaya, the Women's College on Friday organized a 2-day seminar on quality and relevance of higher education in Shillong. NEHU Vice Chancellor Prabha Shankar Shukla delivered the keynote address, while eminent journalist Patricia Mukhim presided over the inaugural program. In news from Nagaland, India was ranked first in the 10-kilometer men and women and 8-kilometer boys and girls categories at the 2nd South Asia Cross Championship SACCC at IG Stadium, Kohima today. 50 athletes from 5 countries, India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Maldives and Nepal under the South Asia Athletic Federation participated in the championship. Sri Lanka ranked 2nd and Nepal, Maldives and Bangladesh were 3rd, 4th and 5th respectively in the 10-kilometer men and women events. The 15th edition of the Indian Premier League IPL begins in Mumbai today. The lucrative Cricket League gets underway with defending champions Chennai Super Kings taking on Kolkata Knight Riders in the opening game at the Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai in a short while from now. With the addition of 2 new teams, Lucknow Super Giants and Gujarat Titans, the IPL will have 10 teams, this time fighting it out for the most coveted T20 trophy in world cricket. 70 league matches will be played across stadiums at Mumbai and Pune in Maharashtra. 55 games will be held at 3 venues of Mumbai and the remaining 15 in Pune. For more updates, viewers can also watch our bulletins and other programs on our YouTube channel DD News Guwahati. To end the news, main points once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says WHO Global Centre for Traditional Medicine in India will be a boost for health and wellness. Mining operations in Tikok Colliery resume. Union Minister, Assam Chief Minister assure of protection to ecology. International flights to and from India to take off again from tonight. Smriti Irani addresses seminar on feminine in Hinduism held in Guwahati. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi to share his thoughts in the 87th episode of Mann Ki Baat tomorrow. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.